Plants, something that everyone seems to hate in GCSE biology. Here's a quick summary of everything you need to know. Plants make their food, which is glucose, using photosynthesis. The equation for photosynthesis is carbon dioxide plus water to give glucose and oxygen. It occurs in chloroplasts, which can be found in any green part of a plant. That's because chloroplasts contain chlorophyll, which absorbs that sunlight for photosynthesis. And remember, the factors that affect the rate of photosynthesis are the light intensity, carbon dioxide concentration, and also the temperature, since enzymes are involved. Don't forget, there's a practical involved with photosynthesis where we measure its rate, and we can do that by measuring the oxygen production, since it's a product of photosynthesis. Yo, just a quick one. If you want the very best possible insight into what's going to be on your GCSE exams this year, I've spent thousands of hours with myself and my team making the very best possible set of predicted exam papers, all backed by research. You can access them at christuition.co.uk and use my discount code WELLS10 if you like. So, how do plants use that glucose which they make in photosynthesis? Well, they can use it in respiration, they can use it to store it as starch, they could use it to produce cellulose cell walls, or they could use it to make other compounds, things like amino acids or fats. Next, transport. Remember, plants have two separate transport vessels. They have xylem tissue and phloem tissue. Xylem transports water and minerals and therefore is involved in transpiration. Phloem transports sugars and therefore is involved in translocation. Transpiration can be defined as the evaporation and loss of water through the aerial parts of the plants, the leaves. It therefore causes water only ever to move up through the xylem vessels. Translocation, on the other hand, which happens with the movement of the sugars in phloem vessels, that can happen in either up or down the plant. So, just simply thinking of transpiration as evaporation of water really, there's a few factors that affect it. There's temperature, the light intensity, humidity, and wind speed. Couple more things, back to our xylem vessels. Remember, they're made from dead cells, and those dead cells are reinforced by something called lignin. The end cell walls completely break off and they make a completely hollow tube. Phloem vessels, on the other hand, are made from living cells, and the end cell walls in phloem cells have sort of perforations, little holes. We call them sieve plates that allow that sugar to move up or down. Specialised cell in plants that always comes up, root hair cells. They have that hair which gives them a very large surface area for the absorption of water and minerals from the ground. Those minerals, don't forget, they're absorbed by active transport because they're going from a low to high concentration, so it needs some energy. Therefore, lots of mitochondria can be found in root hair cells. Also, you can't find any chloroplasts in root hair cells because they're underground, so there's never going to be any photosynthesis.